Welcome to the Podcast of Disaster. I'm your host, JCR1216, and joining me is my co-host, Lord M, and joining us is a very special new addition. Please show yourself, person.
Hello, it is I, Shadow the Hedgehog. Hi, I'm Page153.
Yep, and we have a very intriguing episode to talk about today. Today we're talking about the 5-year anniversary of the Metal Virus. To me, I can't believe it's been 5 years already since the Metal Virus came out, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I could believe it's been that long. After the writer's arc finished up, I did mention in that episode that I felt like that was the best arc since this arc. To me, the Metal Virus is still the peak of what IDW has done with Sonic. What are your two thoughts on that?
Would have been better with Surge.
Not, I mean, sure, I guess.
There's a lot of...
Also, Shadow sucked in it.
Yeah.
No, he does not.
We're gonna have a lot of friendly beef in this episode. Oh boy. Well, when I think about the Metal Virus, I think I remember Ian Flynn saying on his little show, I forget what it's called. No, yeah, it's a joke. It's a joke. Basically that this was a leftover thing that they were originally going to do in Archie. So there's just this mental image in my head about Sally trying to spread the Metal Virus around in her form. Imagine that.
Why?
I don't know, man. My brain thinks of stuff. Remember, you have to learn quick when it comes to stuff like this.
Well, it probably would have been not very good compared to how it was with IDW.
Yeah. To me, this is still, to this day, IDW's best... Or, as I said earlier, I do think it's still IDW's best arc.
I agree.
The emotional highs, and I think this is the best thing Ian has written as the main guy for IDW. I think Imposter Syndrome's a close second. To me, the best 3 arcs in IDW is Metal Virus, the Sonic Riders arc that we just had, and Imposter Syndrome. To me, those are the big 3 for IDW. Am I wrong in saying that?
I'd say that's pretty good.
Nope. I would go Riders, the Neo one, and that's it.
I'd say that's pretty good because, like, yeah, those arcs were like probably the best ones, I think.
Yeah. But to get started with, I think the idea in general of Eggman trying to spread a virus is, like, hilarious. Do you guys agree with that?
He's just like he was just like watching like The Walking Dead and was like, ooh, that sounds cool.
Exquisite.
What if we did have robots? What if we did robots?
Yeah. The overall like the gist of IDW like calling card was this. It was see these unique things, but canon. And this to me was the first time I really felt like, oh my god, this actually happened. Like, think about that. Like, when Frontiers came out a couple years later, people drew comparisons between the virus that Sonic got in Frontiers to this, and I do believe it does add a lot more sense on why he was able to hold up with something like that so much because of what he dealt with because of the Metal Virus.
Yeah, like. Oh.
You guys agree with that?
Yeah. I'd say so, like, because, like, with the arm thing, especially, and, like, it's spreading more and more. I kind of wish, like, in Frontiers, like, when, like, during gameplay, you could see the, like, glitching on him. That would have been a cool detail.
Yeah. I do have to open the question. We all know that the reason that Silver is part of this arc is because he went to the future, he saw everything being, infected. So, which means that either Eggman got infected and, Starner was right that he didn't have a backup, or he just got infected on purpose just because he couldn't rule anything.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like everyone like got destroyed. Like all the plans went wrong completely, and yeah.
It got out of control a lot more quickly than Eggman could have even thought of. He went from celebrating Sonic getting it to like, oh my god, look at all this.
And no, don't touch me.
Yeah, which makes me think, even though we didn't see Sonic, a human get infected.
Oh no, die.
But Eggman did kind of got infected. Like, he didn't start to transform, but
like at the end.
He got the end by Froggy.
Didn't he like push someone in front of him to get infected, and then he proceeded to get infected?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe
then
that's
he
what
got
happened.
infected by Froggy. Yeah, he pushed Amy.
I thought it was Amy.
Yeah, it was Amy. It was Amy. He pushed Amy saved him. Then he pushed Amy to big, and then he got infected by Froggy.
Yeah. I do believe that we do have to talk about how the fact that Shadow was just surprisingly really arrogant in this arc.
He was stupid.
Yeah, like the biggest thing.
It's kind of character because I remember since 05 and Generation always was like before the Shadow generations, he was always like, I'm the ultimate icon, nothing can stop me.
But he's not that dumb.
Yeah, I believe this started the narrative that I believe this
that
started the narrative that Ian can't write Shadow, that still pushed him around until Shadow Generations came out.
Yeah, like
this is the thing. It's not that he didn't know how to write. It's just Sega being involved and saying, okay, we need you to do Shadow like this, and he
make him a dumbass.
Yeah, make it is the edge or is the Bobby or Golden Boy. Like, and I'm sure Ian Flynn was fuming because he cannot express himself and good with Shadow. So yeah, what happened in this arc with Shadow that he got humble, it because Sega's fault.
Yeah, it's so dumb. It's like, run away so you can get it off. I don't run. With that, you should know that that's not what they mean. Literally, your entire concept of your character is running because you're in a Sonic game.
It's not a comic in this instance. But the biggest thing, that did annoy me.
Run away! I don't run. I motorcycle.
But yeah, it does drive me insane that he doesn't even think twice. Like, Shadow had to get infected, but do it in a more prevalent way instead of just him being arrogant. Like, Shadow is an arrogant character, but he's not a stupidly arrogant character.
Exactly.
I mean,
no.
05 is an example. Like, there are 3 endings on it where he basically gets fooled. He gets fooled by Eggman, then they get fooled by. And
then he murders Eggman.
Yeah, and then the other one where he murders Eggman. Like, in those 3 endings, the routes to that, he basically gets way on because of his ego, way on the ego.
It's so funny how in that game you can meet Eggman 3 different times.
And either kill him, spare him, or kill him.
Yeah. Well, no, as in literally you can play 2 mini bosses and then the final boss where they're all Eggman, and they act like they're meeting for the first time.
Yeah, I mean that's the boss. I remember the bosses are Eggman and the Gun Soldier.
They have and Black Doom.
Yeah, and Black Doom, but Black Doom is mostly on the straight line thing.
Yeah, but the evil, so the mini bosses though, the mini bosses are
Black Doom, Black Bull,
the Egg Crusher, and the Gun Soldier, and then they have the full bosses, which is Black Doom, Eggman again, the Egg Dealer, and Sonic and the Gun Commander.
Yeah. But still, I'm pretty sure in this comic they went for the same route as the game. They're being arrogant and kind of stupid.
Yeah, but
which I like. Which I see in Shadow get
in Shadow, he's being manipulated. In this comic, he was not being manipulated. He was just being dumb for being dumb.
I'm pretty sure while he was infected, he was talking to Maria.
But you continue, Paige.
No, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Well, when we get to the next part about this, the Sonic fan club, which I thought was a really cute little thing that happened. I like the fact that Sonic psychs out of giving Tangle a high five at the last second, remembering he is in fact infected.
I love that part. And she falls over.
Yep. I mean, it is kind of funny that Sonic realized oh no, I can't touch people. Yikes.
Who's dumber? Sonic in the Metal Virus arc, Shadow in the Metal Virus arc, or Sonic Prime Sonic?
Oh my god, that's gonna cause
I have to go
a lot of stuff on Twitter. Oh boy.
I do like Sonic.
I don't fear Twitter. I don't fear Twitter. They already do their worst to me, so I say Shadow.
True.
They already did worst to me.
Yeah, it's definitely Shadow in Metal Virus arc. He's just that's just unforgivable.
But I do like the fact that this was kind of also our Jewel did get introduced earlier, but this kind of before the Tangle and Whisper miniseries, if I remember correctly, this was our kind of a second introduction to Jewel. So I do think it's kind of funny
Yeah.
That it's just, oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
Tangle gets infected by her so-called bestie because she got infected, and then she's like, no.
like Jewel is like introduced in a one shot. Like
Uh,
if no one had read the one shot or the Tangle and Whisper comic, they would have no idea who this is.
yeah. Hey, do you see this cool character we just made? Oh yeah, now watch you get infected.
I mean, to be fair, that's what
Oops,
happens to
sorry.
Tangle. Because
Yeah,
when
true.
Tangle gets
Watch
infected,
all your favorite characters die.
that was kind of like the way that that's kind of the way you can market this arc, because it's like, oh my god,
They
look at
go
all
the
these
new character.
characters. They get infected. I feel
The
like that
marketing
was
for
the
this
really
arc is
cool thing about this arc was the fact that you did not, when it was coming out, you did not know what was going to happen. So when Tangle gets infected, it was really sad seeing Tangle get infected. As the resident
And
Sonic
Whisper.
shipper, it was so cute seeing the hug that Sonic gave Tangle and all that stuff. That's the only food I will probably ever get as a Sonic shipper from now on.
I mean, the most sad part what for me was the Wispangle thing. You know, Whisper going Tango, that panel.
That was
And
also really sad.
Yeah, they really hit the feels.
Yeah, Tangle at this point was one of the most like
Loved characters.
on the fence
She
of
was
people who
the
liked it. Like people were like you either liked Tangle or thought that she was the second coming of Sally. So the
Wait,
fact that we
what?
got to
Why?
see
what?
people
Sally?
yeah, people thought Tangle was gonna be the next coming of Sally for some reason when IDW was
But what
first
does that
coming out.
mean?
That means they thought that Tangle was gonna be, I forgot what it was, but I remember reading an article where it was like Tangle was supposed to go on a lot more adventures with Sonic, and like she was supposed to like be around more because this was like back when Amy, it was in a whole article. I'll link it in the description. But this was like the only time we really got to see Tangle and Sonic do something together, which is kind of interesting with
Yeah.
them fighting off stuff.
And in her first appearance.
Yeah, like so it was cool seeing this dynamic that we really don't get to see again go all out.
I don't remember that. I never heard that she was going to be the second coming of Sally. They were
Well, that was
saying
a
that
criticism
she was
of her.
supposed to be. Yeah, they were supposed to be like the golden child of IDW. Like you know Archie had Sally more prevalent in the portraits and all that because she was supposed to be like the poster child of Archie. And
She also came
was
from
supposed
like
to be
the cartoons, right?
yeah she was
Those I grew up with.
yeah, and for IDWs, it was supposed to be Tangle, but now it's Surge and Kid. They stole the spot.
Well, to be fair, I still think Tangle is the face of IDW characters. But then a big
She
adventure
was the
was really
first.
cute to see. Charmy getting infected and then Vector sacrificing himself was also really sad.
I think the saddest part was when Cream was infected.
Yeah, that was
nah.
that was,
That was crazy.
I mean, it is sad.
They killed the
sad, but I
child
think
just
it
like
goes,
on Breaking Bad.
No, I think the saddest moment is just how it escalates for Cream. First, he sees sees Cheese and Choco get infected. Then he sees her mom, and then she gets infected. Like, it was escalating. All her friends getting infected, and it was that's emotionally breaking. I'm surprised she's still holding things together.
But like, especially like the line she says, like I'll close my eyes, just like I'm watching a scary movie or something like that.
Yeah,
like, that was like crazy. Like,
That
whoa.
was haunting.
yeah. The part that kind of broke me. It was when they get the child got infected, and Green was we have to go back for them.
But you can't go back
yeah.
because they're in limbo.
Yeah.
It's like the snap in Marvel, like they're just like in the void.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
they're just they don't exist.
I would say that the Metal Virus is more closer to the Thunderbolts' void because they technically are just asleep. The way that Ian described them was them being
That's
asleep.
better. Thunderbolts is a great movie. I need to watch it again.
I did not watch Thunderbolt.
Oh, it's so good. It's like very grounded, but like awesome.
All right.
How did we go from Metal Virus?
I don't know.
Imagine a Sonic Universe version of the Thunderbolts.
Right?
I cannot say anything because I
Isn't that
did
just
not
Team
watch
Dark?
the movie. So
Isn't that just Team Dark?
Oh my god. But yeah. So when they have the Chaos,
Yeah.
the Deadly Six are in control of the Chaos Emeralds for the most part of this arc, and and we all know they have to turn. You have to be using the Chaos Emeralds to get. That's like the only thing that can fully like get rid of the Metal Virus. So while
the
they're
Chaos Emerald's supposed to be powerful and stuff, so I'm glad they remember that.
Right? Like the Chaos Emerald for like
Important.
not used for a while.
Yeah, Sonic Forces, where they sell us our DLC with the super form.
It's so dumb how like I feel like Sonic Forces could have definitely benefited with them going super at the end.
Yeah. I mean, I do like myself at least one game when you don't have to depend on the Chaos Emeralds to defeat the bad guy. Like
but at least do something interesting.
Sonic 1, buddy.
Yeah.
The original Sonic.
Oh, true.
Yeah, you didn't have to use the Chaos Emeralds in that one. There's no Super Sonic in Sonic 1. It's just collect the 6 emeralds for the good
ending.
Sonic 2 too. And Sonic 2 as well, because you can defeat the final boss without you fight him without the super form and stuff because you got no.
I think Sonic 2 is the only one that I actually like of the classics that I actually got the super form for. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I did also get it for Mania, but like that's not a classic game. That was 2017.
It counts. It counts as a classic game. So.
It's a classic, but like not a literal classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Superstars.
All right.
And by me associating Superstars with Mania, I'm now on a watch list.
Yeah. Well, like Superstars.
Superstar wasn't that bad. Come on.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's just the games. Now I don't like. Honestly, I'm not really a fan of Sonic 3 in it, just because it's just annoying to me. I don't know why.
But yeah.
Okay. Now you're gonna get back. You get insulted and you insult Sonic 3, so that's like a pristine love the game.
So it is interesting.
Well, no, I'm insulting.
You guys continue your conversation.
Well, I was just like it's specifically because like one level I got stuck on and it was being annoying and I couldn't really do anything. And that was my only issue with it.
Bro. All right, JC, what were you gonna say?
So I do find it interesting that the Chaos Emeralds were in the hands of the Deadly Six, and the fact that you can kind of control the Metal Virus with the Chaos Emeralds.
Well, also the Deadly Six can control robots.
Yeah, I mean
that's their whole thing.
The Chaos Emerald. Yeah, the Chaos Emeralds were there just to boost that power, the controlling the metal thing. Yeah, they already could control robots, but they needed the boost of the Chaos Emeralds to do the
Zombots are pretty much just robots.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just robots, but they're zombies.
Yeah, but this is the thing. I remember that Eggman said the metal virus evolves and adapts. Which,
yeah, that's why it adapted to Sonic.
If everything,
that's why Sonic it gets more and more infected.
Yeah, like that one panel where he turns over, sees to join the crowd, but doesn't, and keeps being motivated to me is one of my favorite Ian moments in his entire 20-year take on the character.
Yeah. Speaking of that type of thing, that one issue where he's like panicking, or that one panel where he's like panicking and like thinking to himself, people like I don't understand why people think that's bad because like he's just thinking because like he could die and he could make everyone else die. Why would that be bad writing?
To be fair, Silver's like the only guy who's immune to it because of his
being from the future.
No,
yeah,
Silver's
but this is the thing.
not immune to it.
He's not immune. He can protect himself because of the the kinetic field they create, like that shield they use.
No, he's not immune. He just didn't get infected.
Yeah,
he just didn't get touched because he's just that good.
Yeah, he's that goated.
I think he's the only character. I think he's the only character to not get infected that's not like already a robot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With them taking the Master Emeralds from the Deadly Six, I thought that was interesting. That did lead to Cream's infection, and all of that stuff. To me, this is probably one of the more unique ways to me, I hate the Deadly Six. I think they're the stupidest thing that modern Sonic has done.
I don't like them at all, but like
Dana is hot though. What?
The Deadly Six, I wish they tried to make the Deadly Six cool here, so better. Yeah, they're better than the game. If we can call that
the game. Personally, I haven't played much of Lost World, but I kind of like it. Like it's not that bad.
I did not play it. I don't think to play it.
No, the story is horrible. The story's horrible. I hate it. But the gameplay is just fine.
I was to save my buddy. Tell me that doesn't move you.
I was. Oh man, I was so close, but I couldn't save my buddy.
I was too slow to save my
buddy. I forgot about that. I should mod that into the game. Oh, that'd be so funny.
But yeah, it does kind of drive me insane. That I feel like you could have done a lot more with the Deadly Six, because I do think they're an interesting concept, your Sonic's attempt at his own Sinister Six, even though they just feel like they feel like
it's just a knockoff of the Sinister Six.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
what if the Sinister Six was boring?
Yeah. What if the Sinister Six had one person that people unironically lust over?
I don't. So.
Zavik. I've seen so many Zavik simps on my timeline. Like once every 2 months, people's neuron activation goes, ooh, big biceps, must eat.
I would never sim for the Deadly Six. Like this is how bad it is. Like I don't even want to sim for them.
I like Zavok's design and like his voice is fine, but like I don't like he has no personality.
He was supposed to be like Bowser for Sega. But in fact, I remember. I remember.
It makes sense because Lost World for some time was a Wii U exclusive. Well, that's the way I thought it was until I found it was on Steam.
Yeah. They added it later. I actually modded my Lost World on Steam to have the Wii U DLC.
Wii U.
Nintendo's just sues me for having Zelda in Sonic.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. I want to take a small space for this, talk to speak about a certain character that's been a complete dumbass and basically screw up a lot of people.
Shadow.
Right? No, the monkey.
Oh yeah, the monkey.
Monkey.
Yeah, God damn it, the damn monkey.
Didn't he come back later? Didn't he come back in the latest issue?
Yeah.
I haven't read it. I have it, but I haven't read it.
He's a volunteer firefighter now.
You'd think they would hate him, right?
I mean, to be fair, there was a lot of people. There was a lot of people in the Metal Virus arc that just decided that they didn't want to be alone while they were transforming. I remember Vector having to steal off somebody with cars.
I do remember that. Yeah, I saw a thing that said that where they thought that he murdered him, murdered the citizen.
Yeah,
because it just looks like he's slamming the car on top of her.
I
wonder if I have it screenshotted.
Yeah, but the people hated the monkey. Like people, I don't remember what memes they say. Yeah, people were saying things like it was all your fault or you had one job.
I remember when I made one of my friends read the Metal Virus arc, and he asked me if Vector killed that girl with the car.
Murder.
I love murder. Hypothetically, if you killed someone who was infected with Metal Virus, would they turn into a zombot?
Oh my god.
Maybe.
What would happen?
What would happen when the virus get removed? If it is already dead.
Then you'd just be dead, probably. Unless it continues infecting the corpse and heals the corpse and it becomes like a zombie, like a zombot. But then maybe it would heal the wound or whatever. When they come back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
It was.
You're infected. Bang. That's what Shadow should have done.
With a gun, just you're infected.
Disgusting, somebody infected. Get out of my sight.
I use guns because they're long range.
I use guns because I'm edgy. Because that one game introduced that.
I can't get infected if I shoot from afar.
Gets infected anyway. God damn
it.
I do think it's still funny that that Shadow thought he wouldn't be infected because he's the ultimate life form. It's did he never get sick?
Bro thinks he has plot armor.
You're not Sonic, but
he gave it to his son. He gave it to his son.
Who?
Silver. I had canon Silver as Shadow's son.
And Rouge is the mom.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, he called then.
She's dead. Well, no, because Shadow is immortal, so he lived for 200 years, and Silver's from 200 years in the future. That's why.
But then who do you think? Who do you think happens with Shadow then?
In the future,
lives forever, or he dies by getting murdered. That's the only way he could die.
This is the thing. People even always say the Shadow will live forever, and he's immortal. Things like this. He doesn't.
Would he want to?
But this is the thing. It's never either implied that he cannot age.
Well, the
Not
So-
even Gerald never brought that shit up. It's just like, oh yeah, I make you a weapon, but that's it. People keep forgetting. People keep forgetting the reason that Shadow, looks the way he is because he was frozen.
He was in stasis, yes. But being in
People
stasis, so what it is like, at least this is like how I picture it. When he was in stasis, that is what made him turn immortal. Like he either, like he might not have been immortal before until he got put into stasis, and then now he cannot age, and he'll just live forever. Unless he gets murdered.
But stasis also preserves your body the way he is. So for all we know, Shadow could still be aging. Just nowadays no longer stasis, he's aging now.
Yeah, I personally think that just the stasis just like a radioactive spider bite, it like permanently changed how his like DNA to make him that way, to make him immortal in Shadow's case.
Maybe. Anyway, yes. What is the next thing that happened?
The Battle of Angel Island, where this is where Xena gets infected. This is where Cream gets infected, as we were talking about earlier.
Everyone gets infected.
Yeah, everyone gets the Chaos Emeralds. Sonic decides, oh yeah, it's gamering time, and we finally see Super Silver for the first time. At this point, it's been 15 years since Super Silver.
For real.
And no Super Shadow yet. Silver came back, but Shadow no.
Oh yeah, we still haven't seen Super Shadow since like Shadow 05, because like he wasn't in Sonic Shadow Generations.
Yep.
So we haven't seen Super Shadow since Sonic 06.
That annoys me.
Bad. That thought's gonna be in your head forever that we haven't seen Super Shadow in almost 20 years.
Well, actually, it's going to be 20 years this year.
No, his Super Shadow was in Sonic 06. Sonic 06 turns 20.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. I was thinking of Shadow 05.
Yeah. But
Peak game.
Yeah, that is so insane to me that we got Super Silver again. And to be fair, Silver does do a lot of cool stuff, and it was nice to see them save everybody. It's the best win Silver has had, probably ever.
For real.
Despite with Enerjack and Archie.
I bet that 20 years from now, people are going to be complaining about, they haven't brought back the Doom Shadow form in 20 years. Because they're not going to, because he loses those powers as far as we know.
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of funny.
Which is really lame and stupid, and I hate it.
Because I do believe the jury's still on out if Shadow kept the Doom powers. But I do find it funny if Shadow had... Because remember, Generations is Sonic Shadow Generations is a prequel that happens during Generations. So imagine how funny it would have been if Shadow just had access to Doomwing, and he's like, no, I must fight. Imagine Doomwing Shadow with the metal virus. Jesus Christ.
He would just fly over everyone and live.
Yeah, maybe that'll be a part of the thumbnail.
Yeah, but wait, hear me out. Since Shadow's Generations happened before the Idolized stuff, and Shadow is egocentrical, does that mean that he didn't learn anything from Generations?
That's just a theory, a Sonic theory.
A game theory.
A game theory.
And now he's in a political position of power.
Yeah, and now I'm running for president.
Yeah, Sonic using the warp torpaz yada yada with a Silver going super and getting rid of all of the metal virus, which honestly was nice to see Super Silver go fast because Silver is the slowest of all the hedgehogs. So it is nice to see Super Silver.
I can confirm. I played him.
By the way, Paige, if you want to remember who was the one who shoved who Eggman shoved, he shoved Amy into the metal virus.
Yeah. We said that earlier.
Yeah.
I do find it funny that Eggman would do that.
He's just a troll.
Like, oh, get away.
He's like, if I'm not going down.
Not yet.
I'm not going down unless I'm going down last.
He was trying to get that victory royale. So they circled the planet several thousand times and no more metal virus.
Yippee. Good
and
ending.
that leads to Sonic getting used by the Warp Topaz to go to Blaze's dimension.
This is the dumbest part. Like, he loses, like, this whole, like, bit at the end, like, it goes nowhere and is lame.
It's just Sonic talking.
Like
as a Sonic guy, it is funny to see Sonic talk in a British accent. Well, obviously,
like, he has to be in a British accent.
It's like, oh yeah, Sonic now has dementia for like a good 5 minutes.
Like, I wish they did more with it. Like, I wish it lasted for like an entire arc.
Sonic has dementia.
That'd be really funny.
Well, we got to get Sonic back there. The party scene was really cute. Tangle and Whisper have a nice scene too. So, but it is funny to see. It is funny when Sonic does get his memory back Thanks for putting some chili back on my dog, which is probably a top.
What?
Not like that.
That is a line.
That is certainly a line that Sonic the Hedgehog has said.
Writing flames.
Yes. It was nice seeing Blaze being the one to push Sonic in the right direction, and then once he gets back, it's like, oh my god, things are normal, because Sonic was nervous that him and Silver didn't do it the right way, and Sonic thought everybody was infected for a hot second.
It's such a weird thing though, like a weird way to end it. Like they really were like, all right, we went through all of this, we finally did it, and we're gonna have a tiny little thing right here at the end, and it's gonna just be instantly resolved.
Yeah. I do feel like the biggest flaw of the Metal Virus is the way, like
It
Metal Virus
ended.
is the perfect beginning and middle, but not the perfect end, if that makes sense.
Well, the end is good. It's just the very end, the like last 2 issues were not good.
Yeah, like that's to me that's my biggest problem with the Metal Virus. Like Shadow out of character moments aside, I do think this is the best IDW like arc, the best thing IDW's put out. But
I agree.
those last 2 issues were just like that should have been at least.
I don't
2
know
more
if it's
issues.
exactly 2. It's just
Yeah,
that's
but like
about how long it was.
like I wish things wrapped up a little bit more neatly. So maybe like another like 2 issues or so. Because I feel like I do feel like the pacing
Have him
problem
have
has been
dimension
a
for
problem with
longer.
IDW. So it is nice that Imposter Syndrome did get a lot of more room to breathe because I do feel like that has a stronger ending than Metal Virus.
Yeah.
Well,
This is the thing.
Imposter
They didn't
Syndrome.
get rid completely of the Metal Virus because started store a little bit to create
Search and Kit.
search and kit. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
like
would be
Imposter
funny if
Syndrome was like
Super
introducing
Surge.
new villains,
Yeah. It would be funny if
and like
Super
it was like a
Surge.
whole.
Yeah, imagine Super Surge just spitting out the Metal Virus.
That'd
Like
be
Spider-Man.
crazy.
That's what the idea.
Ian, if you steal my idea, I will sue you.
Unless
Don't
he
worry,
gives you credit. If he gives you credit, then it's chill, right?
Yeah. But then I won't be able to talk about Sonic anymore. Because if I work on Sonic,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I
But
would love to be a voice actor in like a Sonic thing. I don't even care if it's like an NPC.
well, I'm pretty sure Eggman should be opening up soon. And speaking of things that are going to end soon, I believe
Yeah,
that
we should.
this episode is fully done. Overall, I believe the Metal Virus is fantastic and well deserving of the best IDW arc in general. Do you gentlemen
And longest.
agree?
Yeah.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is the
I
best
do
and the
agree.
longest arc.
Yeah, I do agree
It like
because
takes up 2 books.
yeah, and also we saw Yano 4 times in this arc, so I'm very happy.
Yay.
Because he never says anything.
This arc gets 4 lanolins out of 5.
Nice.
But yeah, it was also
Four
kind of
angry
funny
sheeps.
when this issue came out because it was right in the middle of the pandemic and it lasted a little bit over the pandemic. Or like, just the fact that this happened during the pandemic as well is just insane.
The irony.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I'm pretty sure they went with the summer virus because people were expecting the COVID become. I said
The word.
this pandemic supposed to be like zombies and things. Everyone was expecting the virus supposed to be like zombies, but we didn't got that.
It would be crazy if they made like a Metal Virus game or something.
They have.
Plague
I'm
Inc.
pretty sure Roblox is one.
Buddy, it's called Plague Inc. Go play it.
But like a horror Sonic game involving Zombots would be really cool.
Yeah. Well, I believe that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and the next episode, depending on if they delay it or not, should be the one where we cover issue 79. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be good to yourselves, others, and mothers, and goodbye.
Yippee.